Well, hello, hello, hello. Now that you can play all arpeggios individually, in any key, so to speak, it's time to start connecting them. That's gonna require some muscle memory when you do it one shape at a time. So starting here, play that shape, up to that shape, up to that shape, etc. There's gonna be muscle memory. So before we get to that, we're gonna connect them by playing them twice in this step. Next step, we'll do it once. So make sure you do this first. And let's start with the minor 7, because, that's the easiest one, isn't it? So let's remind ourselves here what the shapes are. Root, minor third, 5, flat 7. Root, minor third, 5, flat 7. And what we want to do here when we connect them is we want to finish on the third and then switch. So we don't play the root twice. Again. And then we move up. Do it without the click at first. Root, don't go down to the root, stop on the third, then go to the root there. Minor third. See how it's better to do this on the electric guitar, so you don't end up here all the time. Okay, so twice per shape, and then you do it in D minor. So remember, cycle a fourth. Again, so this starts with a C minor shape. That's an A minor shape, G minor shape. Final D minor shape there, yeah? And then G minor. Have to do it with open strings, I'm afraid. Always stop on the third. So maybe here use that finger there, so you can make the switch. Okay, so that's it. Do that through all 12 keys and you will know your minor 7 arpeggios much better than before you did this. Let's now look at major 7. Again. Switch. E shape. Again. Switch. Oops. And then switch key. And then switch key, etc, etc. Dominant 7. That's the E shape. D shape. confusing after a while, don't know what key you're in. Okay, so D. Twice. Oops. I keep thinking minor pentatonic for some reason. But it's not, is it? It's a dominant 7 arpeggio. Finish on the third rather. And then G, etc. All the way through 12 keys. Phew! It's hard work, this, isn't it? Minor 7 flat 5, the most difficult one. Make sure you know all the intervals. Root. Okay, make sure you know them before you start connecting. And then we go when we come back here. There we switch. Oops. It's easy to make mistakes. That's okay, we just keep going. And then we go to D. Twice. Twice. It's all coming back to me. He said, and then he missed it. Almost. Oops. It's so tight up here. You really should be practicing this on the electric, actually. It's just because you're going through all keys, it's going to be a few that are up there and a few open strings, and oh, nightmare. So if you can eliminate the open strings because you can go further up, that's probably better. So your focus is to just keep playing these shapes, not the exception, you know. Okay, so that's all the arpeggios in all shapes. Take it through the cycle of fourths. You'll know them better if you do this. Do it as a warm-up. If you're practicing twice a day, maybe do major 7 for up through all 12 keys, and then do something else, you know, chords or chromatic or whatever, and then get to work on a song. So you got make sure your practice routine is mainly discovering more about the song, and you know, finding like the arpeggios of that progression of a song and stuff like that. So it's not just like it just makes you a really boring regimented player. So just think of it as like a warm-up, but you're mastering the shapes. And once you can do it, you can do it. And it's time to move on to the next step, which is to do this once per shape. And now you really need muscle memory, because it's so quick. You just fly through these. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll do that.